X-ray, we had a great ISRI show. This is the X250, what we call the scrapper. Sold a lot of them at the show, sold a bunch of them after. And the thing we wanted to go over with this instrument was the fast aluminum capabilities on this unique device. So we've talked about this in the past, all these X-rays, ours, other brands, they work great on stainless and nickels and turnings and other high temps. But the real weak point of X-ray historically has been aluminum alloys. It's been slow, not such a great sorter of aluminum. We fixed all that now with this with the X250. How does it do that? A, very powerful X-ray tube, better than anything else out there. B, a whole new sorting algorithm that we call the aluminum app, and that's what we're here to give you a quick run through. So what we tell our customers when we sell them one of these units and install it and support it, if you want to sort aluminum as fast as possible, use the aluminum app. And let me give you a couple of quick examples. Let's just take this 6063. Pardon my umbilical cord. I'm going to my PC so you can see the sample as well. A couple of seconds, 6063. So that was very quick. Let's do it again. Pull the trigger, 1 or 2 seconds, 6063. You see that 0.5% or so magnesium is coming right up. Let's do it again. 1 second, 6063. And look at that, it's pretty good repeatability for X-ray at that level in 2 seconds. 0.67, come on, 0.64, 0.62. So that's and that's what makes a 6063 from an 1100 is that magnesium. You shoot an 1100, and there is no magnesium. There you go. Do it again. 2 seconds, 1100. No magnesium. We see these things mixed up all the time in old X-ray units, 6063, 1100, because the old X-ray guns take 30, 60 seconds to see that magnesium. Nobody wants to wait that long, so it sees a little bit of copper in the 6063, and boom, it calls it 1100. That's the mistake. So the new scrapper, it'll sort these in 2 seconds. You don't have to wait around a minute or so, and most importantly, you won't mix up 63 and 63 and 1100. And just so you, because I know somebody's going to ask, where's my 6061? That's even easier because the mag is higher. 61 comes right up in a second. There's your higher mag. But more importantly, you've got your low chrome is what's in the mag, and also your low copper. So you have about 0.3 copper, about 0.1 or so chrome. Do that again, 1 second or so. You're seeing the magnesium, which you got to do, and then you're also seeing the copper and the chrome. So you can crank out these 6,000 sorts really fast. Something that's even, I think, more impressive is, let's look at a 356. This is even lower mag. This is like a 0.3, 0.4. Look at that. Again, couple of seconds, you're hitting your 356. Okay, there you go. Repeated. Now let's go to a 357, which is a little higher mag, where this has up to about 0.4 magnesium. This has around 0.5, 0.6. Got the 357? Yep. Let's shoot this guy. Again, a couple of seconds, 357. Do it again. A couple of seconds, 357. So we can sort even a very close separation at very low magnesium. This is going to sort it correctly in a couple of seconds for you. And then finally, another one we get asked about a lot are the 3000s, because these do get mixed up. This is everybody's common favorite in the 3000s. It's a 3003. Typically easy to see because of the 1% manganese. But what happens if you get 3005, which has magnesium as well, and that's the only difference. Let's shoot 3005, right? There's your 0.5% or so magnesium to get your 3005. Again, a couple of seconds right there. And then, of course, right in the middle, then you have your 3004, which is even higher magnesium, up around 1% or so. So these guys have all the same manganese, but just differ in magnesium. But we're sorting them all in a couple of seconds every time. So this is just really eliminated mix-ups. I pulled it off there. Let's do that one again. This one has eliminated mix-ups and given the speed that people want. So now you're as fast on aluminum as you are in stainless and high temps. This thing. Now, some of our customers, they want to control the chemistry on certain elements really well. A couple of examples. This is a 356, and some of our customers are trying to sort by iron content, so they want a very precise iron measurement. So if you care about very precise transition metal chemistry, what I would do is I would not use the sorting app. The sorting app is great for very fast sorting. For precise chemistry, I would go into the standard alloy app, and then what you can do is this runs like the other X-ray guns. It does a couple of seconds test on the high voltage beam, and then it switches to the low voltage beam, and it's finished. But the key is, let's look at the precision on iron in this case. That was what, 0.35. Let's do another test. So it's going to do that. 0.35 again. Let's do one more test, 3 in a row. Oh, so 0.35 again. It's not a trick, folks. Anyway, so the point of this is it gives you a very precise chemistry on certain elements if you want to sort or even distinguish. You know, if you could get more money for a lower iron content aluminum, for example. So that's been a request. We're doing that. So the system really gives you both options on aluminum: fast sorting, precise chemistry. Just use it any way you want. Now, well, the other thing is, what happens if what happens if I'm let's go back into my aluminum sorting app. All right, I'm going along. I'm sorting aluminum alloys. Here's a 2024. All right, and what happens if I don't know, I have a piece of stainless mixed up in my pile. Accidentally, somebody throws a piece of stainless in there. What does the gun do? Well, it tells me, it realizes it's not an aluminum alloy, and it automatically switches over to the standard alloy analysis app. So it's a pretty smart analyzer too. Your operator's not going to, if he runs into a piece of stainless, if he thinks he's doing aluminum, he runs into stainless, he's not going to accidentally get a completely goofy result. The instrument's smart enough to say, oh wait, that spectrum is a stainless, it's not an aluminum. I'm going to switch over to use my general alloy analysis, and that happened to be a 316, which is what it is. So it's a smart analyzer too. It's not going to give you goofy results just because you don't shoot aluminum all the time in the aluminum app. So there you go. So that's really the thing that's really been really well received in the marketplace is this fast aluminum sorting, because now you can do, like I said, you can do all your aluminums really very precisely, sort them very precisely, but also as fast as what most X-ray gun users are accustomed to with stainless and high temps and nickels. So fast aluminum, fast everything. That's really it. So call us up. We'd love to let you try one, use one, show yourself. Now it's worth sorting aluminum alloys. It wasn't worth it a few years ago. Now it is, because you can do them in a couple of seconds. That's it. Thanks.